So, the year was 2017, and a colleague and I had gotten a grant to improve our curriculum on the Troubles in Northern Ireland. And this meant that we would spend 2 weeks in the Republic of Ireland and in Northern Ireland. And we had contacts in everywhere we wanted to go, including your man, James, Seamus, and Limerick. But we didn't have any contacts in the most important place in the study of the Troubles. It was a town on the border that the Catholics all call Derry, and the Protestants call Londonderry. So I made a call to a guy who had I first went online, and as some of you have gauged this weekend, I'm not so good with the buttons online. So I meant to reserve the Bloody Sunday tour, which is what we really wanted to do, and I accidentally clicked the Derry Walls tour. And that tour was more focused on the 1690s, whereas we were kind of looking for 1972. But I was a little embarrassed about this, so I thought, let's do both tours. So I called the guy, and his name was Gleann Doherty. And I said, oh, your name is Doherty. On my honeymoon, I stayed in Donegal at the house of a man named Edward Doherty. Do you know him? And he said, you might know that everyone in this part of Ulster is named Doherty. So we agreed that while I had paid for the Derry Walls tour online, I would pay him in cash for the Bloody Sunday tour. And he said, there's one more thing. You've booked this tour for August the 12th. And August the 12th is the anniversary of something called the Battle of the Bogside. And the Bogside is a Catholic government housing neighborhood. It's just a short walk from the Derry Walls. And the Battle of the Bogside happened because every August 12th, Protestant Irish from all over the world converge on the Derry Walls, and they march with bowler hats and batons and drums. And so he said, since you're coming in on August 12th, I'm going to give you the Bloody Sunday tour through the Bogside on August 12th, because we can't go on the Derry Walls on August 12th. And on August 13th, it'll be safe. We'll have the Derry Walls tour. So we agreed to that. We came into the city of Derry, and he took us on the Bloody Sunday tour. And it was great, and it was really beautiful because we got to really know and love this guy, Gleann. And he introduced us to his family. And his family was enjoying something that happens for the Catholics while the Protestants are celebrating the Apprentice Boys Parade on August 12th. Outside the castle walls in the Bogside, the Catholics have something called the Vle, which is spelled F-L-E-A-D-H, because Irish spelling was invented to confuse the English. So we're having fun at the flat, and young girls are dancing, and we're eating food and drinking tea. But in the background, we can hear the drums from the Derry Walls. So finally it comes time to pay Gleann, and all I've got in my pocket are euros from the Republic. So we go to a bank. It's right outside the Derry Walls. And at the bank, I trade my euros for pounds, and I come out and I pay Gleann, but Gleann wants to chat, so we're still talking. And now we're right close to the Derry Walls, and we can hear the loud drums from the Derry Walls. And I say, Gleann, I may never be in Derry again, and if I am, it won't be on August 12th. This is my only opportunity. I want to see the parade. And Gleann says, I wouldn't advise it, but since I feel responsible for you, I'm going to go inside the Derry walls with you. And Glenn's shirt reads Derry Walking Tours, not Londonderry Walking Tours. So Gleann zips up his bomber jacket so no one can see the word Derry, and we enter the Derry walls. Yeah, come on. The drums are really loud now. The parade is coming around the center of town. There are hundreds of Irish Protestants from all over the world, and they're marching, and it's glorious. And they look like John Cleese. They all look like John Cleese from Monty Python because they're wearing bowler hats. And we've got hundreds of John Cleeses all celebrating the Apprentice Boys and their victory at the siege of Londonderry. But Gleann is looking around confused. And I say, Gleann, what's wrong? And he says, I thought there would be violence here. I thought it would be wild and rowdy. The parade has hundreds of people, but there are only 6 of us watching it. No one cares anymore. No one cares about this parade. So I take a few photos. We decide it's time to leave, and we walk outside the Derry walls. And as we're walking down the green grass of the hill towards the bogside, Gleann says to me, or maybe it's to himself, he says, I'm 46 years old. My father was killed on Bloody Sunday. I've heard those drums all my life, and that's the first time I've seen that parade. Thank you.